What's up YouTube, Dow here from Zephyr Games, bringing you Cyber Dragons. Now, this is specifically not Cyber Dragon invoked, purely because, not that the engine isn't good, the engine is great, and you can put Cyber Dragon and invoked in here together, but I haven't quite figured out the ratios yet, because if I want to play the invoked engine, I want to kind of play Gizmet Yatta as well, and what that kind of allows you to do is, as long as you've got the double normal summon, you have the ability of getting 2 level 5s, to go into Nova and then Infinity, and it also gives you the ability to back that up with a Macabre. What this particular build is focused on is it's allowing you to back up an Infinity with a Dragoon. So you're already playing Verti Anaconda, all you need to do is play the Red Eyes Fusion, the Dragoon and the 2 Red Eyes cards. Now it does require a lot to do that, but the whole idea behind this deck is you're able to control your opponent as well, go first and go second equally as well. With that said and done, before we get started, a massive shout out to Chris, who actually inspired me to put this back together. I love Cyber Dragons, I love the dark artwork over the original arts, but that's just personal preference. But yeah, he's put a build together, he's been doing really well with it at locals. He does play the invoked engine, which again works really well for him in his particular lineup, in his particular play style. But with this one, I've kind of gone with a little bit more of a pure basis of Cyber Dragon, and then backing it up with Dragoon. So rather than it being a balance between Cyber Dragon, Dragoon and everything else, this is like Cyber Dragon and Dragoon as backup. If you do want to see Chris's invoked version, again, as with all the other videos, if you smash that like button to show your appreciation, get it to 50 likes, I will then get Chris to bring you his particular version as well. With that said and done, please smash the like button, hit the notification bell and subscribe so you do not miss out on any more of our Yu-Gi-Oh content. Now, let's get into today's profile of Cyber Dragon. So, no Cyber Dragon deck is complete without triple Cyber Dragon. I personally really love the Cyber Dragon Dark Art. It just looks so menacing and so badass. The original one is just as great, but this one just has a bit more remnants to me. Triple Core, standard on this one as well. Triple Nashta. Now, Nashta in this particular build does produce a couple of clashes. So arguably Nashta can come down to 2 alongside hers. I'd actually put hers and Nashta to 2, and that's already 2 of my Alistairs in there already. You've then, with the issue with that, is you've still got to find 2 Meltdown at least, with 1 Terraforming plus another Alistair plus 3 Gizmet Yatta just to make it consistent, or at least 2. So part of the combo, I'll show you a combo at the end as well if I remember correctly, but Galaxy Soldier at 2 as well. So third can be bricky, but if you open up Machine Dupe plus a Cyber Dragon, or the ability to resolve Galaxy Soldier, that's how you can end your board on a Nova, an Infinity plus a Dragoon as well. So I'll show you a couple of examples at the end. Hand traps, we do max out on these. So we've got triple Ghost Ogre and triple Ash Blossom. These can be any hand traps you want. They can be Imperms, they can be Veilers, they can be Lancers, really depends on what your, even Draw and Lockbird, depending on what your locus is going to be like. And then of course we've got the Red Eyes Fusion kind of engine. It is a 3-card engine, but it produces probably the strongest monster right now in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! We've then got triple Cyber Emergency. This one just searches everything out. So add either a light machine monster that cannot be normal summoned or set, or 1 Cyber Dragon monster. So you've got Core, you've got Nashta, you've got Hers, you've even got Cyber Dragon himself. Then got triple Machine Dupe. So the idea is you want to try and bait out your opponent's Ash or Negate to get the Machine Dupe going. But then even with that, your Machine Dupe again allows you to put 2 Cyber Dragons on the board. Core is then going to be able to search you out either a Rev System or a Repair Plant. Repair Plant is then going to be able to get you into your Galaxy Soldiers, and you're just going to be able to extend from there. Double Desires. I think this is probably the best you can get for a draw engine in this deck, in the sense that a Lord doesn't work, they're all lights. Apart from your Dark Engine for your Dark Magician and Dragoons. Extravagance, you want to control your extra deck quite a lot. You could, if you wanted to, max out on Vertes, max on the Dragoons, max out on Infinities and Novas, and even Seegers. But I think Desires is a better option on that one. The 1 Rev, the 1 Repair Plant, all searchable on that one. We've then got the 1 Cyberload Fusion, the 1 Overload Fusion, the 1 for 1 for your Nashta, and of course your Hers, the 1 Monster Reborn, and the 1 Foolish Burial. So Foolish Burial, your Hers, gets you a Cyber Dragon, kind of go from there. And then if you're able to back up your Dragoons and your Infinity with an Overflow, oh, you're in dreamland. So good, so powerful, and Overload is probably one of the unsung heroes that was a common previously, is now an ultra thanks to Duvo. Then moving on to the extra deck, of course, we've got 2 infinities. I've gone with the newer artwork. I personally prefer the original artwork, but this one isn't too bad. Double Nova. Some people don't actually play this ratio. I think this is just as good because Nova gives you that recyclability. Nova is part of the combo that... The one downside is if your opponent does decide to Nibiru you, when you make your Nova, you will get to bring the monster out from your extra deck, but we don't really run anything that's as important, like a Barbaroid or anything like that. But that is their point where they have to interrupt or they're going to lose it, because the next point after that, so you can play it safe and go straight into Infinity, or you go Nova, detach, bring back Cyber Dragon, and then go into Infinity, and then from that point on you're good to go. For the fusion, we've got the one Chimera Tech Mega Fleet. A lot of people forget about this. So like I have played against someone today that put a BLS Link monster, and I was like, cool, I'm just going to contact fuse with that. You look at the cards that are left in the extra monster zone, sometimes they're Appaloozas, Link Karibos, Relinquished Animas, really depend on what they're leaving there. So just as being able to go, oh cool, Special on Cyber Dragon, get rid of it, this still gives me an additional monster on board for pretty much nothing, and I've taken away some of my opponent's negates. So really important that. You've got the one Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, Orcust, love this card against Orcust. Rampage, just for those additional blowouts, and then Dragoon. So defense, offense, 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 and offense as well. Then for the links, we've got 2 Sega, the one IP Masquerina, the one Nightmare Phoenix, the one Nightmare Unicorn, the one Verte Anaconda, and then we've got the one Link Karibo, but this can easily be a Relinquished Anima. I just think Relinquished Anima is easier to play around. Like, if you know you're just going to not put any card that points down, and you're not going to put any card that points up. But again, straight away you go into hers. Hers links off into Anima, and then Anima chainlink 1, hers chainlink 2. So then they have to try and play around the Anima that's going to steal their possible Appaloosa. And that's it. Very straightforward, very simple, very speedy deck. But what I'll do now is I'll show you, not like a full test hand, but I'll just show you like a kind of the ideal combo that kind of gets everything going. So you need a normal summon. Ideally, of core is what's going to get you everything. You've got ways to get to core. And then you're looking at stuff like a machine dupe, or where are we? Or a Galaxy Soldier with an additional light to ditch. And keep in mind, you play Ghost Ogre, so Ghost Ogre is a light as well. So from this point on, obviously, you need the normal summon in regards to any of the starters, but the normal summon is going to get you the repair plant, which will get you into Soldier. So that's another way of baiting your opponent out. So if you've got Machine Dupe, you go into Repair Plant, and you get to go further from there. So normal in core, straight away, that is something your opponent's going to have to go, do I ash it? Do I impermanent it? Do I just let it go through? If they fail to do so, then if you don't have the Galaxy Soldier, you go for a Repair Plant. If you do have the Galaxy Soldier, you go for Overflow. So it really depends on which one you want to go for out of those two. You're going more defensive. You can even go for a res system if you really, really want to. It's entirely up to you. So you've got the options to go for from that point on. Then at this point, what you can do is you can Machine Dupe the core. Again, another point to ash. Sometimes a lot of people don't worry about the risk of that. They're like, right, well, if my opponent's got I'll be amazed if they got a Machine Dupe or anything like that. If they stop it, okay, not the end of the world. You'll have to put an Almirage in the extra deck to get rid of the core, and then go from there. But again, like I said, the extra deck is quite open in the sense that you could drop your Phoenix, drop the Unicorn, drop the IP Masquerina, and play around with it that way. So then what you've got here is you've got these core becomes Cyber Dragon, so you Machine Dupe into that. You've used up your normal summon. As long as you've got another light in hand, then you've got the ability of your Galaxy Soldier, which you would do with the other Cyber Dragon or anything like that. Of course, if this is hers, then hers won't be able to get you to Repair Plant, but hers will be able to get you to discard fodder for your Cyber Dragon. So again, it really depends on what you're opening up with. At this point, what you're going to be able to do, you don't even need the Galaxy Soldier in this kind of combo. So you're either going with Core, a Machine Dupe, or you're going with Galaxy Soldier, a discard, and a normal summon. So as long as you've got that ability, you're good to go. And then what you're going to do from here is you're going to go, cool, Nova, Nova's effect, detach, as long as you've got one in the graveyard. So even if you've linked this off for an Almirage, which is probably what I'm missing actually, I probably really should put an Almirage in the deck. So apologies for that, guys. There probably needs to be an Almirage in deck. Detach this, bring this back, and then the idea is you're going to go into Infinity, and then you're going to use this plus the Almirage, go into your Verte, and then that's going to get you into your Dragoon. So apologies, you will need an Almirage. so I've missed that one off. But even without, you've still got the repair plant in hand as well, or you've got your rev system, or you've got your overflow. So from 2 cards, you still have 3 cards left in your hand as well. But from 2 cards, you've got an overflow if these get dark rulered, but you've got a negate on Infinity, you've got a negate on Dragoons, you've got 3 cards left in hand, you've got overflow as well, which is going to have at least 2 in the graveyard to pop with as well. So that's one example without Galaxy Soldier. Obviously with Galaxy Soldier it becomes a 3-card combo, but again you just need that normal summon, because then the idea is as long as you get the additional monsters on board you should be good to go. So we'll do Galaxy Soldier first, discarding your Cyber Dragon. Now ideally if it's a Hers, your Hers replaces itself, so that's kind of what you want to be aiming for. So let's say instead of core it's a Hers, so we'll ditch the Hers, keep the Cyber Dragon. As long as you've got the light fodder you should be good to go. And then you do need a normal summon. So you then use your Galaxy Soldier effect. Galaxy Soldier is going to get himself, and then Hers will replace itself with another light Cyber Dragon monster. I think can he bring back himself? No, it's one other. So then you'd be having to add a Cyber Dragon, so it has to add Cyber Dragon himself specifically. Where are you? I think they're all in the grave. No, they're right here. There you go. So you would add this to hand and use the second Galaxy Soldier, ditching the Cyber Dragon. And then you're going to go Nova, Infinity. You know, we've already seen this play before. So Nova, detach, bring back a Cyber Dragon, go into Infinity. Oh, that's not Infinity. There you go. So then all you need from this point is a normal summon. Like you haven't even normal summoned yet. So even Galaxy Soldier with Hers, it kind of gives you the ability to just do all this play, and then all you need is an additional normal summon. So this can be like a Ghost Ogre, this can be a second Hers, it could be a an Ash Blossom, it could be absolutely anything. As long as you can normal summon it in one go, you're good to go. So yeah, note to self, put an Almirage in the deck, so that's something I need to do. Outside of that, again, very, very good, very, very powerful. Being able to back up your Infinity, I know it's not like a 1-card broken combo, but it's the ability of being able to say, right, okay, cool, I have the ability to bait out my opponent's hand traps, either go into an Infinity, which is going to cause them issues, go into a Verte, which is then going to cause them even more issues if I can make myself either into an Overload Fusion, or if I can make myself into a Dragoons, which is then going to pop and do double burn damage. So there's a lot of plays that this deck actually has, and it's really cool to keep experimenting with and playing around with. And like I said, if you do play the Yugioh with the Invoked engine as well, that's something I want to be looking into. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, if this video gets 50 likes, I will do the Yugioh Invoked combo, or the Yugioh Invoked deck profile, which will drastically change the extra deck as well, which is always kind of cool. Again, note from the self, take out one of the cards, so like take out your Phoenix, take out, you can even take out Fortress if you really want to, or you can drop the Infinity down. You can do whatever you want with the extra deck, but definitely need an Almirage in there for the core play. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Turn out some guys, as absolutely always, happy dueling.